Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to Allergic to Stupidity. Welcome to anyone who's new on this channel. Just a heads up, this is a channel where I get to rant and vent and scream and yell and but all the stupidity, whether it's good, bad, or LOL, that I keep running into and around the world. I hope you enjoy my videos. They sort of cover a little bit of everything. Nothing like cooking or deep gardening, though I do both of those, but just those things that I feel maybe this was a really good thing I saw, or this is an idea that I need to vent out in the world and scream and yell about, or whatever. And I think I've complained and whined, because maybe this is whining. By the way, don't forget your coffee. About the cost of living. We know the cost of living is atrocious. We know it's going up. And it touches each of us differently. But I happened to see this video, and it took me a while to find it again. It's called The Great Transition. And when I was watching it, I really went, this is us. And it's called The Great Transition 2025 to 2050. And as I listened to it, which I am going to play it for you, I thought, this is exactly what we're going through, where we have people, young, old, in between, middle age, that are so, this is the way it was, and this is what we want, that because that we know that's comfortable, that's secure. It may not be perfect, and that may not be great, and lots of it may be wrong, but we know it, and we like, that's that comfy sweater. So for some of you who've been around a while, I have a couple of comfy sweaters you keep seeing me in. Same idea. These are comfy sweaters. And I really liked this. It was a very poignant film to watch. And it takes place in 2063, 2064, looking back to this. So I like I said, sometimes I see things that watching the video is so much better than anything I could say. So this is what we're going to do.
It's hard to imagine, Burma. You will have never seen a winter here. All of this would have been dry, dead land.
So what did you do?
Nothing. We just kept on living our lives. Heads stuck in the ground, pretending everything was fine.
But you knew it wasn't.
All of you are too young to understand how it felt. But it was a scary time.
But a lot was happening already. Even in those earlier days, things started to change.
But not enough. Not fast enough.
We became afraid, started blaming each other instead of addressing the real problem.
You mean climate change?
And not just climate change. It's something much worse. Our own unwillingness to change.
We didn't want to give up even a tiny bit of our comfortable lives. The worse it got, the more selfish we seemed to become.
In those early 20s, more than 3/4 of the world's energy systems still ran on fossil fuels.
We were burning 8 billion tons of coal, guzzling 30 billion barrels of oil every year, and the population was only increasing.
To keep up with those levels of consumption, we had to install 30 times the amount of solar power.
Build 15 times the number of wind turbines.
You've seen those be so close. We needed many thousands of them.
And even then, we were never going to solve this by shifting the energy production alone. We had to completely overhaul the power grid.
For too long, we've been spoiled in our use of energy.
We needed to take a real hard look at ourselves. Countless people have suffered needlessly.
I mean, the technology was already there, just a lack of implementation.
We had to find a way for our entire species to work towards one unified mission.
Coming together in an unprecedented way, beyond borders, national or even personal interests.
This transition would always bring with it pain.
We knew that if somehow, despite all these challenges, we managed to pull it off, a successful energy transition to be the single greatest achievement in the history of mankind. Unlikely. Extremely difficult.
Borderline delusional.
But not impossible?
No, not impossible. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today.
What changed? Honestly, don't really know.
I like to think it all started with people like you.
Showing a genuine interest and asking the right questions.
Try to understand what's going on. Talking to each other. Honestly.
That's it?
Well, I guess even the greatest achievements have humble beginnings.
There you go, folks. It's one of those videos I just tripped upon coming through my feeds. And when I listened to it the first time, I thought, that's everything we're going through right now. We have the oil and gas industries terrified because we have the green people going, you're stupid, you're dumb, and you're doing it wrong. You're killing the planet. But this is their livelihood. So when you listen to people from Alberta, and I'm going to use Canadian analogies here, and they're screaming at everybody else because you're trying to take away our livelihood and a way for us to put food on the table for our families and a roof over our head. What it does is divide us. And now we're going with, I don't understand trans. I mean, I obviously do, but people go, I don't understand trans. There's something wrong with them. They're sick. You have to fix them. Gay, lesbian, anybody from the LGBTQ community, because we're afraid, because we don't understand. And we need just to get together, sit down, shut up, and listen to both sides. Listen to the fears and work together. And is this, for any of you that are history buffs, is this not exactly what happened in the dirty 30s? People were scared. There was a worldwide depression. People were terrified to get food on their plates. People in Germany were actually using silo in England, I should say, using silo to add to the bread. For those who don't know what silo is, it's cut grass that hasn't fully dried, but they were using that silo to put in their breads, to put more substance in their bread. And then they all got together and worked together to beat not Germany, but that fascism, that neo-Nazi. And we're back to this, but we also have the bigger one of the climate change. Just listening to that video, put everything that we're going through right now in one big nutshell with the optimism at the end. Is it going to be hard? Yes. Is it going to be unlikely? More unlikely. It's going to be unlikely. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. We just need to all start working together hand in hand and put our differences aside and going, the only way we're going to survive as humans or even as individuals is to work together. I hope you really liked that video. I will put the link in there so that I can give proper credit to them and you can go watch it. They've got a couple there. It's out of Norway. And it's just looking at the bigger picture of us all working together. And let's stop sticking our heads in the sand. Pull our heads out of the sand and see what we can do together. Okay, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and especially in this one, share this video so that lots of people can see that video inside of my video. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.